Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for a weekly angel reading for November 4th through the 10th, 2013. And so as we just tune into this week, and I've already called in everyone who will be watching this video at any point in time, that you, your angels, will join us in a circle of love for our wholeness and clarity of our truth. And so I'm tuning in and just seeing what messages the angels, as I was tuning in before, I was seeing actually that although we may be feeling, still be going through an enlightenment, and a new awareness, that is bringing up some emotional healing for us, that although I'm still seeing that this may cause us to feel somewhat vulnerable, as changes undoubtedly will, that somehow in this week that we may be getting, I feel as though we're seeing some improvements with those situations. And although that we may still have some vulnerabilities there, we are handling it in a better way, or we're finding something out about ourselves that is making us stronger, that is really defining or redefining who we thought we were and what we thought we were about. And it may be slightly unsettling, but it's actually liberating. So there's a sense of that this is helping us to come into our own and to really have a deeper, a more intimate relationship with the truth of who we are. And so it's moving us in the right directions. And as they're saying to me right now, we have nothing to worry about through this process, but it is necessary, and you will see the rewards and benefits of it. So let's just take a look at the cards and see for this week and see what the energy is. It feels very strong. I'm feeling a very connected energy, just a centeredness. I'm feeling just an energy through the column of the horror line, just very stable. Okay, and so we have the Archangel Ariel, and this card says, "Spread your wings." And the message in this card says, "Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect, and you are ready to soar." Okay, so let's just tune in and see what the Archangel Ariel's message is, and see if she has any additional messages for us. She's showing me, this is interesting, I don't know if any of you have ever seen something like this on Google Images, where you see the stages of height. So you see, yourself when you were, younger, going through the stages of life, adolescence, childhood, adolescence, into adulthood, and maturing into, middle age, and then the golden years. And so there's a sense that you are, there's a progress that's happening, there's a evolution that is taking place within you, and that you're growing and coming to your own. And so it's like you're moving along, you're progressing along in the way that you should, even though you may not necessarily feel it or have a sense of it, but the angels are saying that it's happening, and that where you may feel that you are not ready to put yourself out there, they're showing me the information or your skills or your abilities, you are ready is what they're saying. And you have an innate instinct that you are, yet you may feel like hesitating or holding back. And the Archangel Ariel is saying that it's time. and you're ready to do it and to let go of the worries and your concerns, especially as I'm hearing her say as it pertains to finances. Don't hold back because of lack of finances or lack of anything, actually, because prosperity comes from taking those guided actions and taking those gifts of abundance that are within us, and like a magician or an inventor, and transforming it into reality and putting it out there, taking that risk, and then letting the talent, the creativity sell itself, so to speak. So that's what I'm kind of getting from the Archangel Ariel there. Let's continue, as she's really, really just showing me that you need to put that information out there. And she's using this as a symbol of a book, which I often see to represent information or details when I use that word. So she's just really holding that up and putting it out there. So it's like you really need to put that out there. She's saying that you really need to ground yourself and center yourself and expand your awareness or your perspective about how you feel about this information. Think about it from the perspective of how this will transform, the possibilities of how this will transform others and their lives, and the joy and the success that it can bring in your life as well as other people. So sometimes our fears try to make us selfish and hold on to things and we don't let go of them because we're so afraid that the ego just makes us feel like if we do it that everything's going to go wrong. But think about for a moment how much what you have inside of you can create and transform the life of another, and not to mention your own. Just think about that before you hesitate. So let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. Let's see, for Monday. Okay. Not quite sure if I remember seeing this card last week, but this is the 5 of Michael. And the card says, this situation doesn't serve you. It says, release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Now, I feel like we had this card in this position last week. I may be mistaken, but it just feels like we saw it. So let's just take a look here. So at the beginning of the week, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say about this card. So there's a feeling that he's saying, like, you may feel like excuse the expression, but you may be feeling like, you're standing kind of like out there with your pants down, and you are holding on to that fear. And he's saying that not to worry about these changes that you're going to be going through and that you're going to be experiencing. That you gotta, if it's necessary, just let the pants go. Just let yourself be completely out there, and be open to what possibilities can come. So this may feel like you're standing in the middle of a very uncertain moment, but he's saying just go full force with it. Just go all the way and let it all go. Let all the barriers go, the guards, the fear, let it all go, and just see what happens and let it take you somewhere. Let yourself be out of control for a moment, because change, there's no control in change. Change is something that happens and it unfolds, and it can go in many different directions. The best way to control or to have a sense of control is to just allow the change to take place. So he's really saying that you by holding back, the situation has not been serving you to keep it under your control, to resist the change. And so he's just saying, let go of the outcome. Let it go. Don't consider it for one moment, but just be with yourself and be in the moment with what is being offered to you. All right. So at the beginning of the week, again, although you may feel like, you're things are completely out of your control and you're really worried about the changes that are happening. But he's saying just really take a risk and let it be. Just let it drop. Let it all drop out. Let it all hang out. Let it go in a direction that it's taking you in, and just see what happens. So just be the spectator. In a mental sense, you want to put yourself in the position of being an observer, and he's saying not to worry because God and your ascended masters are with you, and so just keep praying to them and asking them for guidance and assistance at this time. Let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. And we've had this card come up quite a bit since we've been working with this deck. And this is the Lover's card, which is the major arcana card, the Archangel Raphael. And it says, make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So let's just tune in and see. Okay, so he's saying that there is a great opportunity, that what you're really afraid of is really an opportunity, is what he's saying. And he's saying it's a huge opportunity. And it's a big step, but it's a step in the right direction. He's showing me just a sense of stepping forward. And it's kind of like, because I just feel like I have to say more about what I'm seeing, the symbols that I'm seeing, but I'm seeing, like, he was showing me the stepping forward. I'm seeing, like, the shoes of a very strong feminine energy, sort of like our grandmothers from, 2 generations ago, that kind of raw strength and intuitive insight that they had in life, and the strength with which they stepped forward every day, even though they, because the shoes I was seeing, like house slippers, so these women, a lot of them didn't have opportunities that we have today, and they couldn't all think about going out and doing some of the things that we are available to most women and to most of us today in general. And so this is like a new day and age for us on a spiritual level, and that we are ready, and we just need to have that kind of strength and commitment to our convictions and our passions, and just trust in them. So this is I don't know why this word, but it's a holy union between you and your soul, where the strength of your soul is really emotionally invested in your progress and your expansion, your growth. And so this is about really aligning with your higher self and opening up to that, and stepping and spreading your wings at this time. So at the middle of the week, I get also a sense that you may, some kind of relationship, I'm not saying necessarily romance in this sense, but of course one with your higher self and with others, you may be getting some kind of support. I'm just drawn to that. You'll get some kind of support from others that will enable you and give you the confidence to step out. But mainly trust your inner heart, trust your inner wisdom. Let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. Okay, so this is the Six of Michael, and this is the first time this is appearing for us. And so, like I was saying in the beginning, in spite of what this card was saying, but about we're coming into our own, or we're dealing with the emotions that we were dealing with in the last week, this vulnerability. And so this card would indicate, the Six of Michael, that we're coming out of that dark tunnel, as the card says. It says, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So as we are, the weekend would show that we're getting a little bit of a relief. Somehow maybe I'm getting a sense of a reconciliation with yourself about what you're aspiring to do. And you may, the the energy may lift from you, the fear. You may find that you may just all of a sudden feel that your fear was really nothing, and that you really had nothing to be afraid of. Somehow you're going to come into, or you're going to, the fear is going to lessen for you somehow, and you're going to start to see a little bit more clearly, and you're going to shift from that negative mental perspective and of that you're not good enough, or that you lack this, and you're going to start to see clearly the benefits and how much you deserve the success that is coming to you at this time. Let me just tune in to this card and see if there is. So they're kind of showing me that, it's almost like you'll be able to just kind of take a break, kind of sit and relax, and maybe sit with this information a little bit, or sit with the changes. You're going to have it's a sense of acceptance of the changes and of the choices that you're being asked to make, and that you are going to be ready to really sink yourself more deeply into whatever it is that you are working on right now. So you're going to really take a big bite out of life, so to speak, and just allow yourself to flow with things more easily rather than resist it. So the weekend is going to be definitely a sort of a lifting of energy for you. Let's take a look at the energy that's underneath all of this. And isn't this something? And this card, I am definitely sure, was the Magician card. We had this card as the underlying information for the entire reading last week, the card that was at the bottom of the deck. And so this is really speaking to, and it says that you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So this is the Magician card, the Major Arcana. Again, this is saying that, that you're ready, that you have the insight, you have the gifts, you have the skills, and now you're going to have the clarity and complete will and determination to actually put those goals and that are just thoughts, and now bring them into reality and manifest them. So this is really important. So whatever we're being prepared for in the last couple of weeks, and this emotional healing, and this week the mental healing around preparing the mind to get out there and believe in yourself and to go forward and get those clouds out of your vision, so that you can really see your truth, and that the rainbow, the spectrum of all that you are starts to shine through in an infinite way. And I just love how they translated these glasses into the infinity symbol. So having that, seeing clearly the truth and manifesting it and going for it. So we're being prepared for a powerful time of manifestation and realization of our dreams that have been going to be coming through. So now is the time to act on any guidance that you've had, and this is why Archangel Ariel is showing up and really speaking to the material world, because she's the archangel in charge of nature, and so all things manifestation and the fairies. And here we have the Magician card. So this is all about manifestation. This is all about getting going on what it is that you've been dreaming about. No longer does it need to just be a dream. It's now time to realize, to manifest, and to materialize these things and these ideas and these thoughts. And so you're ready. And the question is really, do you believe that you're ready? And if you don't believe, I'm telling you, and I know that you're ready and you can do it, and you're already seeing signs of it. You just got to focus on the blessings, focus on those beautiful signs that are coming to you, that are from the angels, and that you're seeing in your life. I'm sure that most of you are starting to see gifts from the universe, and they can be subtle, that are showing up. They're just demonstrating to you that what you've been thinking about is powerful, and that even some healing, whether it's in your finances or relationships, that you're starting to see things shift in a different way because you're feeling differently about yourself, and you're healing, and you notice that you're healing, and as you're healing from within, and which is what I really believe this card is always about, is that healing that's happening, I think, is between ourselves and our higher self. As that healing is taking place and that consciousness is expanding and moving into the forefront of our lives, our world is going to start shifting to reflect that manifestation. And so this is a change that we really shouldn't fear, but that we should embrace, and that we all deserve, and that we've been working very hard for. And so I send you so much love, and hope that this reading has assisted you and is giving you the courage to step out and to claim your truth. And so if you're looking for an angel reading, please go to my website, theangelschool.com. And if you're if this is your first time getting a reading with me, there is a first time promotional offer there. And so you can definitely select that. There are other options for readings that may fit your needs, and so you can check that out. There's a drop down menu within where the button is to purchase a reading with me. And also you can contact me on Facebook, and please join us there on the Angel School page. I see more people join us there, as I'm doing daily readings from Monday through Friday, and which will help support you during the week as well. And so I send you so much love, angel blessings, and may the source of God be with you, and that you know that the source of God is always within you. Until next week, God bless you.